Well, no answer from my wife, so we'll go over to Folkestone in United Kingdom and see what happens. Okay. How far to Plymouth? I don't know. Is my engine running? Yes, it is. Lights on. Beam high, and that's all I need. Anyone else? Who's here? A train. Oh, somebody else has just arrived at the ferry port as well. Here we go. Right, we'll say hello again with the horn. God knows why. It tells me I've got 406 kilometers, 6 hours and 33 minutes. But I think it'll be less. Now I don't know, there's a no collision zone or collisions area, but I don't know where it finishes. Oh, I need fuel. I need diesel. Still in it. No collisions area, which is reassuring. Let him get past. Can't see anyone else behind me. What's this list again? Tab list? It's not showing a lot of people. Hey, I don't know, but I suppose the non-collision, no collisions area is ending. Oh yeah, drive on the left. I should know. I'm British, but I live in Spain. Madrid, I think I said. Oh, there's a text message. Okay. Let's see. 2 messages. No shopping. She's not feeling very well. So I'm sending texts with my left hand, driving with my right hand in multiplayer. Oh, petrol. And yeah, that's all. But it's 5:34 in the morning, which is a good thing. It means that I can get my fuel. See anybody behind me that's coming when I pull out, and in front of me as well. And 1:59 here, 1:22 in Poland. Yeah, that's all anyway. So that's that taken care of. I can't really see behind me very well, but I'm confident there's nobody there. Tab tells me there's only one other person in the area anyway. So welcome to the United Kingdom. Can't give you any wonderful outside view because I'll crash. I do that. I cannot drive in third person. You're not looking in from the outside. I have to be in the driving seat. If I try to look in third person, I will hit. I mean, I don't know. If there's something within 50 meters, I'll hit it, and there's always something within 50 meters. I do hope. Oh yeah, I was reading on the forum, the multiplayer forum, about people driving on the wrong side of the road in the United Kingdom. That it happens. So let's see what happens to us today. That should be fun. I was able to bring up chat. Suddenly I can't. Why? The letter Y? No. No. If I quick save, it sort of flashes up for a moment. But I can't seem to open chat, which is unusual. Okay, there's no one here, so let's take a look outside. There we go. There we are. I think it does. It kind of look like. Let's take a picture. Oh, I can't. I can't even take a screenshot in here. Okay. Anyway, it does look like United Kingdom. I won't say it's exactly the same, but you know, it's it captures the spirit of it. I've seen the White Cliffs Dover in that aren't in Dover, for example. You know, but yeah, it's a nice place, and you can also go fast. It's 97 on the continent. Sometimes I've even seen 70. You know. But here, the maximum speed on the motorways is 97. Now, as I said before, probably I think it was in part 2, my maximum speed, because I've got the regulator on, is 90, which I think it's some kind of European maximum thing. I think so. So I don't know why it says 97 really. Anyway, yeah, there's a regulator. I use it. I don't know why really, but I do. Whee! Oh, we just heard a noise there, like something falling over. There it goes again. I think it's outside. Well, it's in the building. I've got flats rather than a house, which is sort of normal where I live. People tend not to have houses; they have apartments. So, for example, where I live, we've got 6 buildings. Of each one has 3 floors. Oh, look at that! You see, speeding offence, €550. Because I haven't got the police option turned off in config sys. Okay. So I'm driving really badly here. I don't know what I was talking about, but never mind. Funny thing. It's I had my last main profile, if you like, before this character. He started in London, and I spent ages just driving around the United Kingdom, because I like it here. Yeah. I was talking about TSM in part 2 and my mod, and I might have sounded too critical of TSM, which is amazing. It's an amazing mod. I'm not keen on Spain, that's all, you know, but that's just me. I don't know what others think, and fair enough. Tell you, if you drive from around about Athens and you go up, say if you go towards Italy, so you go up over the top of some mountains, now there's banging. Anyway, yeah, you go up over the top of some mountains, And the roads, it's an amazing place. Bit of a challenge really, because the roads is sort of so steep. If you don't have, if your lorry, if the lorry you're driving, the truck you're driving is not powerful enough, you have problems, big problems. You just can't get over the hill. So wonderful place to go. Beautiful, very well done. I don't think it could be done better. I love Denmark. I think it's wonderful. I think it's a shame really that when SCS bring out they bring out the next expansion, which will be Scandinavia, that I think that's quite soon. Denmark, I don't know what will happen with DSM, because anybody who owns the and Pro Mod, because anybody who owns the official expansion pack won't be able to use those as well, because they cover the same areas, you know. Anyway, Denmark DSM, amazing to have it. If you haven't got it, or you've got it and haven't been to Denmark, go to Denmark. When you look at the map, if you can, get a job that goes to the top. It's the northernmost place in Denmark. And oh, somebody just logged off right in front of me. He kind of disappears. Looks a bit odd. Okay, so in Denmark, go to the northernmost city. There, go to, I think it's the furthest place. It's like a supermarket or something. Hang on, Plymouth. I need to be on in a different lane. So can't really see behind me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so sorry, I'm just trying to get my position. I'm just trying to get in the right lane here. That's what I don't like. They make you ride in this way. You're supposed to go, I suppose, in this lane for Plymouth, which is a little bit ridiculous because it's a game. And anyway, so now Plymouth is this one. Okay, I think it should say London and Plymouth in this lane. Anyway, oh yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like a supermarket or something. Supermarket, whatever. You go in there, you've got all this stuff going on around. You know, all these little people doing things, and there's a coach. I think it's had an accident, and when you go, when you need, you know, the places you go for repair. If you go in there, it's amazing. You get you have to go up on a ramp. So you know those things that you drive up them, and then they can see underneath your vehicle. You go up on one of those, and then you know, and then get your repairs done, and you drive around the corner for the. It's just amazing, really, what they've done with that particular mod. I think it is a wonderful mod. So if I sounded too critical of TSM, excuse me for that. It wasn't intentional. I think it's an amazing mod. Pro Map is also amazing. I have used both, and it's difficult to choose between the two. It really is. And whatever I say about wanting Spain to be better, for the mountains to be in the right places and stuff like that, well, I'm sorry, but me and mods, I have to mod. If I'm not modding, I'm not happy. So I needed something to moan about, you know. No, I don't know. Spain. How much time did I really spend in Spain? Not a lot, to be honest with you. I did start in Madrid, so yeah, okay, I had Spain for that reason. But in general, it didn't make a difference. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah. So I'm enjoying my modding. I haven't done it for a while actually. And see, speed camera. So so I have to watch out for the speed camera because but the speed limit here is 80, so I'm not likely to have any problems with that, am I? Ah, wait, it says 50 there. I keep saying 50. I don't know if my eyes deceive me. Oh, that just says there's a bend. Doesn't tell me a speed at all. So yeah, that's all. So I've been able to drive. I mean, can't remember how long I was driving for, but a hell of a long time under. I'm moving a bit fast. Hell of a long time, really. So I should have had sleep in the middle of all that, but luckily I haven't had to. I think this part 3 is going to be a bit short. It's only been about 16 minutes and I'm not very far away. But never mind. I think in all it's been it's long enough. Long enough. You probably, in fact, I think if anybody is still watching this, if the sound is still bad, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be a little bit of a nerd, or you're very bored when got nothing else to do, when you should be watching Squirrel on his channel, because it's I think Euro Truck, you know, it's a bit of a nerdy sort of game really, but what the hell, if it's a nerdy game, it's a very popular one. Nerdy? I don't know. Nerdy. Nerd, I don't mind the word nerd. Used to be insulting, but I think this is somebody kicked out. Reason, AFK on the road. In other words, you just park in the wrong place, in the middle of the road, and leave your lorry. So he's been kicked off. Anyway, the thing is, point is, it's yeah. So go and watch Squirrel, but if any all those nerds are still watching me and have not yet got bored, hello mum. No, it won't be my mum. She's dead. But yeah, maybe my wife, just so that one person has viewed my video. Yep. And I think I might stay off streaming and stick with the videos for a while, because if I stream, I'm gonna have to pay for some software to do it. I can't use this free thing. The quality is just not good enough, and my internet, as wonderful as it is, and it is good, I'd be happier with something a bit better. So you know, sometimes I don't know if it happens where you are, but they told me, yeah, they told us in the sales thing, you know, they say, oh yeah, your download the speed of your internet is this, but when you actually, you know, get online, it doesn't seem that fast. I think it should be faster. It should be better than it really is. We did have problems installing it. You know what happened? Okay, what happened was we'd had the flat completely renovated. Everything stripped out. This is when we moved in. Everything stripped out. The walls replastered, and so on. So, as part of that, not all, but almost all of the wiring was redone. And they're okay in general, but they forgot something. That some funny things, really. This is an office separate from the rest of the apartment, the flat, and they forgot they didn't put the electrical sockets in. They had some in here, one or two little ones, but they didn't put extra sockets in here. They didn't have the internet in here, and the way they'd done the cabling, they couldn't get the glass fibre cables through, so we had to get the builders back. Such a fuss, such a mess. So to get the internet in this office, not as planned, what we've got is a thing. It sort of plugs into the mains electricity, goes into there. There's an Ethernet cable going into it from the router. The router is in the other room, and then there's another thing plugged into the electrical socket in this room, and I'm connected wirelessly to that thing. Now, all said and done, it works, but with it being so messy, I do wonder if that interferes with my the overall speed of my internet. It might. I'm not a big fan of Wi-Fi anyway. I do think working with network cables is better. Is that a person or a thing? Yeah, okay. Wasn't in focus. Oh yeah, speed's back up to 97. Very nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I was saying about the flats here. So we've got like 3 floors in this building. 3 apartments on each floor. And we've got 6 buildings in total in this complex, if you like. And what happens is you pay, they call it community tax. So you pay some money every month, and they use that money to pay for we've got a swimming pool, things like that. So I mean, I come from the United Kingdom. I've said that more than once, and but in where I come from, if you have a flat, it's never quite as nice as having a house. The house is the thing, you know. That's what you want. Here, have flats. Everybody has flats, you know. Houses are not very common, and if people do have them, they're very, very expensive. So flats, that's what we have, and that's what they do, you know. Everybody chips in together. Oh shit! And we get a quite a nice swimming pool. Oh, we've got a tennis court and you know, it's nice for the kids. It's safe here. That too. You know, in general, it's more secure. There's a gate with a sort of not security guy, but the buildings, the complex has a man who sort of empties the rubbish, and you know, he takes that outside for the men when they come in their lorries, things like that. So he does all that sort of thing. But it does mean it's more secure. You know, there's the only way into the building, you have to have a key. You go through sort of metal bars, a door, you know, or a metal door and big gate and that sort of thing. We have nice parking. So, but I mean, that I wouldn't say it's exactly normal. I think it's nicer than normal, but it's normal where we live, which is on the outskirts of Madrid. So, so that's us, where I live. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Rain. It's been there's it was a very, very funny bug, okay, with the multiplayer. And that bug was that it was snowing. Okay, didn't matter if you had a sort of mod for it or not. That was the thing. Is it was snowing. I think I'll pull in here and I want to know if it's snowing or if it's just normal. Uh, right, let me light some. There. Yeah, it's snowing. Can you see it? I'll just leave the thing still. Leave it still, and it's actually snowing. And it was. I don't know if it's still doing it, but it was a lot. It wouldn't stop. I would be on for hours, and no matter what I did, it was snowing. I went one time. I was driving 3 or 4 hours, and I would say 90% of the time it was snowing. I mean, you look at it from the window here. Of course, it's not snow, it's rain, but you know, all looks the same and all that. So there you are. Oh, we're coming into Plymouth, I think, and I'm still at 37 milliseconds or whatever that is, ms, for my connection. And look at this. Doubt if there's anybody. Right, now, okay, I'm going to start talking about Plymouth. This is okay, alright? But there should be the river Plymouth. Yeah? It doesn't. You don't need to be a mastermind to realise there's a big river, and it's called the Plym. 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 Now, and then on the other side of Plymouth is another river, which is even bigger, called the Tamar. Now that one, I would say, is as wide as the River Thames in London, but it's you don't actually get quite that. You don't get to the other side of Plymouth. Now, and the naval dockyard is actually the bigger river, the biggest river. Is actually there. It's on the river. That's how big the river is. Now here we are. Welcome to Plymouth. Well, but there's no. All right. There's nothing here. There's no river. Where's the River Plym? The next thing that will happen. All right, look. You've got these rocks on this. I mean, okay. Trees. I see trees. I see green. There's a building in front of me that I don't actually recognise. I'm supposed to recognise it, and I want to know if there's anybody else around. Yes, there is. So I'm going to quick save that. And there are some other buildings, and okay. I can see one in front of me. I mean, there's buildings around, and yes, they are. Okay, so these buildings, they're kind of. There's a church. Quickly, is that church? Right, that's part of it. And there's another building over there. That's actually in Plymouth. Yes, I recognise that. So fine, you know, I recognise these places. But look, dockyard thing, crane, fish, big industrial-looking chimneys, and you've got these storage places everywhere, full of crates and stuff. I mean, okay, Stokes. Well, it's a building something, I think. Anyway, yeah, I would expect Stokes to have these things there, but they're everywhere. It's the whole city is just one big industrial mess. If I do that, I'm still in the no collisions area. I should be able to see. Anyway, here we go. Now you're now going to see me. It's over there. All right. Well, if I this will be fun. Right. I got to go like that. One of the worst parking people in the game, trying to get in that little hole. Okay, I need to go round quite a lot, didn't I? Right, so he's got the easy one. No? But he's going in, he's getting in first time. I hate him. I hate him. I think I'm not doing too bad. What am I doing? Right, first person to laugh. Oh, look, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Not bad. Well, actually, it's damn good for me. Oh, look at that. Okay, he's good enough. Okay, turn that off for a bit of peace. And just have a look at the results, shall we? Look, time taken. Somebody, how many hours? 71 million hours. But I got 92,000 euros for doing that. I got 51,929 base reward. Level 22 bonus 17,000. Long distance 15,000. Fragile 7,500. Lots of experience and 92,000. That's the price of the basic price of a lorry. You buy a lorry for that. My God, that's amazing. I'm a bit surprised. Right. So here we are. Welcome to snowy Plymouth. Thank you for watching. I'm sure it's been a little bit boring, but thank you for watching. What's that? Nearly 2.5 hours, I think, of video. So I'll be back with another video. I suppose I'll travel from Plymouth. I don't know. Otherwise, have a good day. Bye bye.